This is not a generic 7-inch display. This is how I mounted my phone before the upgrade to Android Auto. I used to teach technology, so I design stuff every now and then. I 3D printed this base that's screwed to the clutch reservoir, and at one time had to replace the printed phone sleeve because I got a new phone which didn't fit. I didn't have a 3D printer then, so I kind of did a Tony Stark and built this in a cave. It worked fine, but I hear a lot of phone cameras seem to break on bikes due to the vibration in the handlebars. You can just use an old phone for navigation and use the new phone's hotspot from the comfort of your pocket. Or install a CarPlay and Android Auto display. On AliExpress I found this multifunctional motorbike system for about €50. It has Wi-Fi ability and it's an IPS screen, which means it's better than all the other screens because it's sharper and has better colors and contrast. It's got mobile link, which makes sense, and you can touch it. It has dual Bluetooth, so you can connect your phone and a Bluetooth headset. It also seems to be able to play music and video. Maybe through an SD card? I don't know. Riding a bike and watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy probably kills me. Just to save on packaging, these cunning Chinese people put different models on the box of this multifunctional motorbike system and then decided this is a Yamaha MT-04. You can also order this with a front and rear view camera so you can record every bit of your boring commute just so your next of kin will at least have proof you actually did die in that grotesque slaughterhouse waste disposal truck accident. The unit comes with a power cord and these ram mount style attachments. This square part is screwed to the back of the unit, but I'm not using it because I made a custom mounting bracket. That's why I can't tell if these are any good. You can either mount it on a mirror or on the handlebar itself. So, here it is in all its glory and splendor. The jansite 7-inch MT-04 multifunctional motorbike system. Just look at that beautiful custom-made mounting bracket and realize you want and need one for your PC800 Pacific Coast. Routing cables on a PC is easy. Everything is concealed by slabs of plastic, so just find an opening and shove it in. I connected it to the fuse box that's conveniently located just in front of the left knee. If you'd like to take the unit off so it won't get stolen, there's an easy to disconnect watertight connector. Now the unit switches on when you turn the key. It has a nice startup video, but they didn't make one with a PC800, which is something I'm still struggling with. Because I already paired my phone, it simply connects and starts Android Auto. But if you want to pair a device, simply press the Bluetooth button on the native menu and start pairing like any other Bluetooth device. It takes a couple of seconds to connect, but then it works very well, even though not all my favorite apps are compatible. I'm looking at you, Curvager Pro app. The touchscreen is sensitive enough, also for my gloves, except the buttons are a bit small to hit correctly while driving. I can only wish for a motorcycle version in the near future, since this functionality is being integrated in more and more factory bikes. Of course you can call, use Spotify and a bunch of other apps, and Google Assistant or Siri will make things easier while driving. Now I've only used this for a day and it didn't work flawless all the time. Once it restarted on the highway and sometimes it forgets it knew my headset at startup and I have to pair it again. Talking about pairing the headset, at first I couldn't figure out how to connect it all. I kept trying through the Bluetooth button, but once connected to a phone, it doesn't allow you to open that screen. It turned out the native menu can be swiped to the left. And then you see the Bluetooth headset pairing button. There it is. This also works like a charm. Put your headset in pairing mode and search and connect. That's all there is to it. An added bonus is the 10-band equalizer that has a few presets and is manually adjustable. You can also adjust the display settings in a number of ways. There are also a number of languages you can choose from, so you're not stuck with Dutch. Choose from a few backgrounds, and if you don't use the screen while driving, simply turn it off. The next touch will turn it on. As you can see for yourself, for only €50 you can upgrade any old bike with a steady 12-volt supply to the 20s. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a nice day.